first owner of the JNB brand. And what we've done is we've taken it to, and what we've done is what we've always wanted to do, which is make it a grand company standing side by side with WWE. Say amazing at times. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to bring the menu music down a bit so you can hear me more, because you're going to want to hear me, the owner of JNB at the time, right now, the owner of JNB as it stands in WWE 2K17. It is an amazing promotion, an amazing program, and you're definitely going to want to stay tuned for what's to come. What I'm going to do right now is part of this documentary channel thing. I'm going to take you through a normal month-to-month basis at JNB. And whatever pay-per-views we hit on the way, that'll be a gift to you. But we'll try to make this short and sweet while also giving you the full tour of what JNB is now on WWE 2K17. So, let's get started. There's a lot of backstory that I'd have to get into with you about the original WWE 2K games and how JNB got started. But I think what I'll do is I'll just get started here in this generation, where the JNB champion started out as Brett Steele. Now he is in WWE at the moment. We'll get back to him. So who do we have in JNB as it stands? Okay, that's not the way to do it. Here's how we'll do it. We'll go into Superstars. NXT, we have Brett Steele, a former JNB World Heavyweight Champion, now the #1 contender for the NXT Championship. I think it just shows how good I take care of my business when one of my top talents has already moved on up to NXT and is going for their World Championship. Baboom. Then we have Abyss, taken straight from TNA, now the second in line for the World Championship and the #1 contender for the JNB Intercontinental Championship and Tag Team Championships, with his ally, Crazy Steve, who we'll get to in a minute. SmackDown, we're not worried about WWE Superstars at this point. We'll get to them later on. lbigj12 will come back and show you his WWE Universe. So, Alexa Bliss, though, is taken by JNB in one of the drafts. Bliss, #1 contender for the JNB World Women's Championship. Very good acquisition for JNB. I believe that Alexa Bliss will do amazing things for our company. Apollo Crews, another brand new addition to the JNB roster not too long ago. 14th in line for the title, 29th in line for the JNB Intercontinental Championship. Maybe we'll have to make him a tag team so he can have a little something to do in the upcoming months. He's pretty brand new to the roster, though. Let's keep going down. Bayley, another brand new addition. That's why she's only 5th in the running for the World Championship. We know that Bayley will do good with Alexa Bliss in our company. We have Big Boss Man from 1999. Now, in this universe, what we like to use is something called Miracle Surgery, Miracle Cloning. So what we have is the Big Boss Man reborn into his original character from 1999, thrown into our roster. He's nowhere up on the card right now. 32 and 33 is not a good place to be. But maybe we'll be giving him some good places here coming up in the future. Big Cass, him and Enzo, part of a big thing right now in the JNB. We've got the Wolfpack back, as you can see in the tag teams. He is part of the new NWO Wolfpack, which we'll get to in a minute. He has thrown off his want for the World Championship in his attempt to get the Tag Team Championships back with Enzo, which he did at pay-per-view. I don't remember which. I'll be honest, these things go by pretty quick in this game. But he won back the World Tag Team Championships with Enzo Amore to make the NWO the World Tag Team Championships. What? That was worse than Michael Cole. I apologize. The World Tag Team Champions again. Big Show. Again, we brought him back from the past. His 2000 edition. He's 7th in line for both head titles, mid-card and head. So, you could say Big Show could go anywhere in our company right now. Billy Gunn. Another two. I think this is actually their edition of when he came back with Road Dogg. But they've actually been a tag team in our business for quite a while since I restarted the JNB in WWE 2K17. So yeah, he's in line for the tag team championships with Road Dogg quite often against the NWO. So we have DX versus NWO quite a bit in JNB, which is actually a callback to the original JNB if you remember correctly. Bo Dallas. We took Bo Dallas on as sort of a way to thin out the roster between Raw and SmackDown. He hasn't done very much in the company so far, but we're hoping for good things. Go through all these WWE superstars. We have the classic 1992 Cactus Jack, which we're just calling Mick Foley with miracle surgery in his old getup in our company. Love it so much. Love this DLC. One of the best things about the newest DLC, the Hall of Fame Showcase. Love this character. Glad he's in there. Hasn't done much because we just drafted him, but there you go. We have our World Heavyweight Championship, and sit down for this one, Christian Cage. The TNA World Champion, the WWE World Champion, now the JNB World Champion. We gave him that one more shot. Now, he's also 10th in line for the Intercontinental Championship. Do you realize what that does for the self-esteem of the charismatic one? The peeps are going insane right now in the JNB arena. We'll show you in a minute. Crazy Steve, #1 contender for the world title. And do you know why that is? Because in history, in this history, he has actually been world champion before. And I'll show you the JNB Decay World Championship in just a minute. 2nd in line for the Intercontinental title. 1st in line for the tag team titles. We're going to have some storyline coming up about that in a minute. Standard here at JNB, you can work in WWE while also working in JNB. This is because we have a standing contract with WWE that allows their wrestlers to wrestle back and forth. We've had many storylines pop up with this. I only wish I had posted them several times back in the day. This will be a regular thing now. You guys will be involved in the storyline from here with. So I'm trying to catch you up to speed as much as possible. You feel me? But yeah, we have Dash Wilder, who I think has actually been our world champion twice. 2-time JNB champion. Tag team champion right now in NXT, 3rd in line for the world title. We boosted him quite a bit. Old school 1992 DDP, so cool. Again, the showcase is amazing. R. Dean Ambrose, again, lbigj12, we'll get to that after I'm done introducing JNB. Denise, an original character made by the little lady, the one who makes me good munchies and beds me well at night. Made a dope character called Denise. She's a little overpowered, but I've doped her down a little bit so that she's not too overpowered. Most of the women, like her enemy Nina Jax, can take her on for the title. Right now she's 2nd in line though, so she'll probably get the title here pretty soon. Let's see here. Eli Drake, yeah. 20th, 30th. We just brought him in. Brought him from TNA. We think he's going to be a great addition. Hopefully he'll go for the title against Christian. They are enemies, so let's see what happens. Emma, one of our other newest additions from WWE since they weren't using her right. She's now 6th in line for the title. Hopefully she'll bump up. She's got to take down all these other competitors. Asuka. Ugh, I think we actually lost Asuka, so she's on another show now. As I said, Enzo Amore with Big Cass, Champions, NWO editions. I'll show you guys that in a minute. Eric Rowan, We got him a couple months ago. He's been floundering sort of, but we're trying to bring him up. 23rd, not a bad place to be in the running for the titles. Goldust. He's actually been our champion several times. When we first brought him in, he was the champion several times, and now he's just fallen back into like mid-card, sort of legend status in JNB. So I kind of like it that way. Goldust. Greg the Hammer Valentine. How could I not involve this guy? I mean, come on. He's one of like the greats, and he still wrestles from time to time for shows and stuff like that. So how could I not involve Greg Valentine? I mean, come on. Heath Slater, he's been our Intercontinental Champion several times, battled several times with my friend Thomas's character. It's pretty good. The Hurricane, we brought Shane Helms back. He has his own version of our JNB World title. I'll show you that here soon too. Let's see. There's my character. But, as I said, me and Brett, we're not in JNB right now. We're in WWE. My guy's in Raw. He's in SmackDown. We'll get to them later. lbigj12 will show you. Kalisto. I'm actually seeing him coming up in the Intercontinental scene here pretty soon. I like having him on the show. It's a good dose of lucha for our show. Kevin Nash, actually, it shows him as the champion only because they're in the same team. It's actually Enzo and Cass that are the tag team champions. This is why the World Championship is open for Kevin Nash, because he's supposed to be going for the world title, not Enzo and Cass. So yeah, it says he's the champion, but that's because technically the entire NWO is the champion, because this game runs on the Freebirds rule. Killer Clown, an original character from JNB. I know, right? Like, what the hell? What's going on? We have original characters from the original JNB. But yes, we have Killer Clown. I downloaded this character. He just looks so perfect for the role. I was going to make Killer Clown myself, but this character looked perfect for the role. So I let it be. And he's 5th in line for both the mid-card and the heavyweight. So he's pretty good. He's been in some big battles with bigger people than him, which is coming up. Tom's character. Let's see, where are we going next? Oh yeah, when we got the showcase, I couldn't pass up having Michael PSAs. So we're using the miracle surgery, all that stuff, so he can compete again. So we have Michael PSAs on the shows. He just came in, but there you go. Mojo Rally, we just inducted him in with Zack Ryder, so they're actually in line for the tag team titles, 3rd in line. Mortis, WCW fans will appreciate us having Mortis on our roster. Naomi got injured in WWE, so I took her out of there real quick, put her in ours. Some of it's padding. Some of it's padding out so we have enough wrestlers. But Nina Jax, she used to be in line for our title. Now she's been bumped down a bit. So pass up having Papa Shango. Like, come on. But there you go. That's why they're so far down in the list, because I just put him in. Rikishi. He's been good in the business too. Couple times for the title, but only because he's been in rivalries. He hasn't really been up on the list that far yet. He's got to have his partner here. They're usually in line for the titles most of the time. Rosemary, we've got all of Decay, and she's held the title a couple times. She's been a really good champion. Ryback, we got the big guy. Everybody's always hating on the big guy. I don't hate on the big guy. I think he'd be a great addition to JNB, and he'd do really good. So we got him right there. He's 15th for the title, 14th for the Intercontinental. Pretty good. He'll bump up pretty soon. This guy, Sawyer Fulton. I don't remember the name of the person that I downloaded it from, so I'm sorry I can't give you a shout out on my YouTube channel, but Sawyer Fulton, it's a pretty good looking character. It works fine. It runs good in the universe. So yeah, I mean, he's ran for the Intercontinental title a couple times. Don't know if he's held it, but maybe. Again, it just shows him as the tag team champion because, you know. Yeah. But there you go. Another Wolfpack in JNB. Shaggy 2 Dope. We don't have him anywhere yet because we don't have JCW, which I'm going to set up sooner or later. Stardust. I had to put Cody somewhere, and since I don't have the American Nightmare, there you go. Stardust and JNB. I think it works. Stone Cold. Right now, he's our Intercontinental Champion. We had him come back for a pay-per-view. He's gonna lose the title here pretty soon. So, people who get crazy about part-timers, calm down. He's gonna lose the title pretty soon and retire again. Sting. We have NWO Sting. Like I said, Miracle Surgery. Right now, our champion, Tamina. Titus O'Neil, I thought I'd give him a chance. He's not really doing anything in WWE right now. Tom. Gigantic character. Don't know why I have him off for the world title right now, but I think it's because he's been on a big run for the Intercontinental Championship. The storyline is he claimed that title. It's his title. He made that title, which is a fair statement because he held it for a long time. The Undertaker. We have the old school Undertaker. Now what we're doing here is the same thing as where they compete in WWE and ours. Because we have that Undertaker who competes in SmackDown, and then this Undertaker. So it's basically the same guy. He's just competing for both shows. So we have this Undertaker, they have that Undertaker. Get it? Our Undertaker is way further down on the list too. We have Vader, who's way higher on the list than Undertaker. See, our company's kind of wacky. Zack Ryder. So there you go. That's our roster. So now that I've spent all that time showing you the roster, I figure I'll show you our titles. The Decay Championship was one of JNB's very first titles. Our very first World Championship. And Crazy Steve won it. And just, he put Decay on the front of it. And covered it with blood when he came out and shit. It was great. But we're past that point. One of the original JNB Intercontinental Championships is just, it's beautiful in my opinion. I love it. It's kind of weird and kind of weird off, but I honestly dig it the most. Then you got the brand new JNB Intercontinental Championship. That's the newest one. And I honestly dig it. I think it's good. I like the contrasting colors. We switched from orange to black. We switched from green and gold to orange and black. So we had to switch the color scheme around, but I like the way it looks now because the show's called Inferno, so everything's on fire. That goes with our second tag team championships and world women's championship as well. They both have the fiery background now and stuff. They look really nice in my opinion. I think I did a good job on them. The first world women's championship went well with our green and gold concept with the green and silver. I think it was a good idea. I still stand by these titles to this day. I think they look really good. And then our original tag team championships, I've had so much guff about how they look like they have a weed leaf on the bottom. That was never my intention. I just liked how it looked like it was concave in, like it had a black like missing thing there. I guess you can go with weed leaf if that's what you want, but that's not what was intended. I just like the look of them. I like how I made them. And then there's Helms's. This is, as you can see, there's hurricane symbols. This is his world championship when he won the world title. And then the NWO world title when we turned into Inferno again with the red and orange. There's the original JNB world title, the circle with the big strap. That's the original one before it became Decay. I really like that title. It's one of my favorites. And then this is just the second one. This is our second JNB world title without Helms' side plates. So just for anybody else that's not Helms. And then this is the brand new JNB World title, which I think the second one, the only difference is that it had NWO, but this is the newest one, the one that Christian has right now, and I really like it. It's what's best about the green and gold one into the new Inferno one, and I really dig it. I think it's great. I haven't used the JB World JCW World Heavyweight yet. Like I said, I haven't made it yet. I made this NXT World Championship. I just thought that it was about time because it's been a couple years, so I thought I'd create that. I downloaded that television title. I think it looks nice. It's pretty much the only reason I downloaded it. That's Undisputed Champion. Brett held that one for a little while after he first became NXT Champion, and then it kind of just went into obscurity. But I downloaded these SmackDown Tag Team Championships as well as the Women's Tag Team Championship. I think they look good. These are my WWE Tag Team Championships, but we'll get into that later on with the WWE stuff. So, let's get into some matches, huh? Because we spent a lot of time doing calendar, shall we? We've got the JNB Rumble that just happened. So let's go to this week. And we'll do just JNB's up until Elimination Chamber before Fastlane. Because I'm pretty sure it's JNB. JNB might be involved in Fastlane. We'll have to check after this show. But I don't remember which way it goes because I mix them up quite a bit. I know you probably can't hear the music because the broadcasting probably cuts it off, but I'll add some music in later, so don't worry about that. Okay, so this week we got a triple threat. That's cool. We got him promoing. And I'm going to skip anything that looks lame. Like this week doesn't really look that good, so we'll go ahead and skip to next week. We're not gonna take lame shows. If it takes till the pay-per-view to get good, then we'll just play pay-per-views. Let's see, we got Killer Clown, Christian, so the champ goes up against Killer Clown. Promo, blah, blah, blah. We can do better. These are just normal weeks, so it's not really as interesting as a pay-per-view would be. Our two giants, that's pretty good. That's an alright match. Let's showcase showcase, that's pretty good. Alright, I can do this. This will be a good start. It's a good start to show y'all how JNB goes. Ladies and gentlemen, JNB Inferno. It takes a little while because it's got to load the arena and everything. Here we go. Old school arena.
Another great night in store. Thanks for coming along. As always, a wonderful show awaits us, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming to you live from deep in the Lone Star State in Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, baby.
Coming to you live from Dallas, Texas.
We do only Texas shows.
Because we've got some epic WWE action on tap. Make sure you don't go anywhere because the legendary WWE action is coming up next. I look at this card and my mouth starts to water. Singles match on tap next. Singles action is up next.
So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to play the match.
We have a real fan favorite against Big Cass.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to call the matches. Any match that we have go on, I'm going to be your personal commentator for the match. I'm not going to play the match. Because if I play the match, then whoever I want to win is going to win. And then it's not really like me showing you guys. It's me just driving a show like I usually would when I'm at home by myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch some of these matches with you guys, and then we'll catch back up later. Since this first episode I had to introduce y'all to the story and what's going on. Right now what this would be is we're leading up to a pay-per-view. This is the show right before the pay-per-view, and these two giants are going to clash. One from the NWO, one from the JNB. And actually the NWO is more the fan-centric right now. They're actually the faces, whereas the people fighting for the JNB are kind of seen as like snobs, like they're fighting for the WWE because we're connected. So yeah, there you go. I've given you kind of the update on how this match is supposed to be. Alright guys, so here's the deal. This guy Thomas is gigantic. He's insane gigantic. He is a 7'5", 623-pound monster. And he's here tonight to show the NWO and Big Cass that you cannot mess with the JNB.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 640 pounds, the Tom X Hunter.
He is here to show the world that the JNB will not be pushed around by the NWO. The New World Order will not take over the JNB like they did the WCW. We are the ones in control, not the New World Order. And this giant right here is going to prove it. This giant right here is going to prove why the JNB is the best thing going in wrestling right now, thanks to the WWE and thanks to Vince McMahon. Love this man. This man fights for our company. He fights for our fans, not for the NWO. Look at this man. He's crazed. When he enters the ring, there's nobody who can take him down. When this man enters the ring, he is crazed and insane. He's ready to take down all comers, no matter who comes through that gate. And here you go, the two NWO members that don't have to use the NWO music for some reason. Cass. The only other person is Enzo.
And his opponent, representing Wolfpack from Queens, New York, weighing in at 276 pounds.
These guys. See, it's guys like this, young guys like this who just show disrespect to everything that we've tried to build here in the JNB. They come over from WWE and they tell us that we shouldn't be living like this. We shouldn't be getting the checks from WWE to make the show what it is. Okay, we would not have this show here tonight if it wasn't for the checks from Vince McMahon. So you can get out of here with that nonsense and you can take your little wolf pack with you. Listen to these sheep. Listen to these sheep and the way they pander to these Wolfpack idiots, these outlaws. They come here to steal the show and take everything that's great from JNB. Tom, the Axe Hunter, is going to show this wimpy little giant who the real giant is.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in tonight. I'm Michael Cole, and on my left, as always, the incomparable.
What a cheap shot by Cass, running in like that.
Michael, the standing room only signs went up early for...
1 second. Oh, well, that sucks. I guess I'll have to do that later. I'm trying to turn off the other announcers.
This is absolutely fantastic.
It would be fantastic, King, if it wasn't for Big Cass and Enzo ruining everything in this business. Nice kick there. Taking control now is the giant. With a giant knee to the back.
I wouldn't mind seeing it a little more often.
Ugh. Come on, Tom. You can do better than that. Nice. Another big knee to the back. He's obviously targeting the back of Big Cass.
Michael, this might very well be where
come
one
on.
of these guys
Oh.
pulls away from the other.
That is ridiculous. The ref should have done something about that. I mean, come on. Look at this. The ref is just allowing this heathen, this thug to just stomp on one of our greats, our giant.
Big time impact midsection.
Go, Tom. There you go. Look at those elbows. The ref isn't going to call any of those.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
And at this point, it looks to me like this match
a low
is
blow,
even as it could get.
A blatant low blow.
Great match up to this point, and this could really go either way.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Oh boy, big cash.
East River Crossing.
I think he's got it.
1, 2, a kick out by the Giant. Only 2.
But it looks
Only
like
2.
he still has some gas left in his tank. Wow, unbelievable impact there.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
A textbook reversal.
Nice.
Can he follow up?
Keep taking him down. For JNB, Tom. For JNB.
Well, I've never seen him do that before.
Dominating. The presence of a true giant. Lifts Cass up for the delayed Tiger Bomb.
Whoa.
Setting him up. This could be it. Could he be going for the classic?
Are we going to see it?
The spit, the poison mist into the glove. For the poison claw. He's got Cass wrapped up.
If the action this Friday night is anything
STO.
we're in for quite a treat tonight. We got it covered.
For JNB, our giant shows the NWO that you cannot and we will not be taken down. Wait, what is that? What? The JNB World Champion? Why? Why, Christian? Why? Why with your Phantom title that's not there? Why? We're going to pretend that the title was there because obviously the game is glitching, but why, Christian? Why? Why would you do that? Could this be Christian turning to the JWO? The NWO Wolfpack? I am so pissed. We'll see you guys next time. We'll get a couple more matches in next time. I've got to go. I cannot believe this. Christian siding with the NWO Wolfpack. This is insane. I will see you guys next time on JNB Inferno. I am Jeffrey Donevin. Good night. Have a great day. Bye.